Hey, hey, hey.
Yes, we did it. I am looking at my screen, my YouTube, and we are streaming on my channel and your channel. This is so
excellent.
Cool.
Welcome to Find Your Music Mojo with TC and Dawn. I'm TC from TC Video Central.
And I am Dawn from Two Hip Chicks. Tardy, but I'm here. And there
you were tardy when you made it before we actually went on the air.
Like, okay, hey, you're here. Let's go. Yeah.
And we're on both channels for the first time. Thank you, StreamYard, for coming up with the sharing idea, because that'll make it so fun to do and get more people watching. Let me look at that. We got 4 people on already. That's a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so cool. Thank you guys for coming in. We appreciate you so much.
I mean, we know that the 3 of them are probably Kim, Mary, and Momster, but
hey, at least they're here.
Yes. And today's topic should make everybody enjoy it, because we're just going to be silly and talk about, as I said right there in the songs that make us batshit crazy, songs we can't stand.
Yep. Yeah,
everybody has those kind of songs that gets under your skin and just like make you go, ah.
No, please, yeah, or don't play it again, please. No, yeah. I know, man. I know. And there's a few of them, but yeah, I'm just tickled because you've got Brenda Reed showing up. I've got my stream is showing up in StreamYard because I had said hello. I'm loving this. And Mary must be on your side because it didn't show up on my thing. Mm-hmm. So Brenda, thank you for coming in. We appreciate you so much. It's pretty cool. We're loving the dual synchronized. It's not synchronized swimming.
Yeah, we've been
synchronized. Streaming. So
synchronized streaming. Yeah, it's just something we've talked about for months, trying to figure out if it was possible. And then StreamYard's like, "Hey, guest streaming. Awesome.
Let's do that." I don't need a hat. Anyway, my hair's all over the place today. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is cool. But yes, today's topic is, and Cajun's here too. Chris is here. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. Finding your music mojo. Today's topic: songs that drive you batshit crazy. I hope you guys brought some, because we brought.
I also noticed one thing. So if everybody's commenting on your side, I can't see those. So you're going to have to do the.
I mean, so like it is showing up in the comments on StreamYard though.
I don't get it.
You're not seeing it?
If they're on your side, then it doesn't come in on this side. I think it only comes in on the side that we're on.
Okay. So. All right. Well, so what I can do is I can go ahead and like say, okay, let's see here. So I got Brenda. There you go.
Hey, Brenda. Welcome.
Cajun, which is Chris. Hey, thank you for coming in, sweetie. Appreciate you guys. This is super. This is really cool, and I'm really glad you found out we could do this, TC. This is amazing.
Yeah. Do you subscribe to StreamYard's YouTube channel? Because that's where I got the stuff. It shows they send out stuff all the time. You should, because
obviously, this is really sweet. So yeah, instead of TC and I doing this every other week on each other's, alternating channels, we're just doing it every other week together.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, we might alternate hosting or whatever, but I mean, I can do more on this side than you can because you only have 2 destinations. I go to 5, so
yeah, and that's cool. So, I'm only gonna do YouTube. I'm not gonna do like Facebook or anything. Not now, anyway. Maybe as we get rolling along and it gets.
I don't think any of mine have actually been seen on anything else but DKR anyway. So, whatever we'll take. So, the songs that make us bat-schnit crazy. Batshit
crazy. Mary saying hi to everybody. There you go. Hey, Mare. So yeah, pretty cool. Do you want to start? Do you want me to start? Do you want to go back and forth?
We can do whatever we like. Just a general discussion. I've got a few songs listed that I'm eventually going to do a top 30 countdown on Rank This, but I haven't gotten that far yet. So yeah, go right ahead. I know one of the songs that bugs you to no end, and you told me why, and I can't blame you a bit.
Yeah.
You want to tell that story?
I do, but also Chris says StreamYard should populate both sides, I think. Right now in StreamYard it's on my screen, Chris, just so you know, I'm seeing the stuff that's coming into my side. Like there's Brenda.
Oh, God. Yes, it does. I was on private chat. Duh.
Well, that explains everything. Thank you. I guess, man. Chris,
I is a technical novice. Okay.
So yes. So The one that you know about is the one that I was going to bring up first.
Yep.
That is Rod Stewart's Maggie May. And the reason for that, and I don't know if I told this story to other people, like when we were doing Chick Chat or whatever, but the reason was I grew up in a little town that had an AM station, 1600 on your AM dial. It was True Radio, WTRU. And one of their contests one year, or it wasn't a contest, it was more like well, they figured out, they had people vote on what song they liked the best. And how they did that was to play a song and then play another song and then you vote. And then the song that won gets played again against a different song. So Maggie May must have won damn near every freaking, yeah. So there you go. So Maggie May got played over and over and over again, to the point where I was just like, I'm never listening to this song ever again, because I've heard it times not to have to.
So it predated the current all hits every 5 minutes right here on iHeartRadio.
Oh my God. So yeah, Maggie May was played to death. You got a song in between there and there. And you know what? I think for a while there they were doing where they were playing the song, they were playing the other song, and then the song that won, they played it again. And then they're like, and then some people would like to remind them. So they play the other song and then say, it's up against this song. And I'm like, God, please stop. So yeah, that's the one that sticks in my mind. There are other songs, but I'm going to let you take the next one. And I want people in the chat too to list theirs.
Yeah, please. I have a lot of songs I don't like, but there's one that only makes me violently crazy when it comes on. And it's not so much the song as the video.
Oh, okay.
And we've talked about this once before. The song that's at the top of my most hated list is D-Light's Groove is in the Heart. Mm-hmm. I hate that video. That video turns me psychotic every time I see it.
Like seriously psychotic. Okay.
It's so just, I just don't like it. I'm a dance fan, but I don't know. There's just something about the video, all of its weird swirling colors and all that just drive me up the wall.
The big platform shoes and the yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. No, voguing in front of the camera. I don't know what it is. It's just that song makes me nuts.
I know I should stop that because you didn't sing Maggie May for me, so that's good.
No, well, I don't mind it. Other people singing. It's them. The Brenda Reed brings up Baby Shark.
Yeah, I saw that. There you go. Do. Yeah, you can get Baby Sharked to death. For a while there, it was everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many times when you hear a song over and over and over and over again, that's what makes you hate it so much. Right?
That's it. Well, I know that's what did it for me with Maggie May, for sure.
I mean,
for sure.
I don't need to ever hear Baby, 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 Ooh by Justin Bieber ever again. And not that I liked it to begin with, but oh my God, and Gangnam Style by Psy, which I don't mind, but yeah, they just played them so much over the years. Macarena. I still like Macarena. They still play Macarena on Oldies Channel up here, so that's really something.
That's normally another one though. That Ooh, welcome, Don. There you go.
Yeah, old time rock and roll.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
they played that to death. And if you DJ'd at all for dances and weddings and bar mitzvahs or whatever, you probably played that more than once because people.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. All those songs were annoying too.
Let's take those old records, and break them,
It's traditional for family gatherings and parties up here. We always have to suffer through some version of the chicken dance. We always have to suffer through some version of electric slide. And we always have to suffer through the dance disco version of Memory from Cats. Because part of the family do no dance routines to these songs. And it's like,
I don't think I've been tortured by the dance version of Memory by Cats from Cats, but
yeah.
BMO's just come in. Welcome.
Yep. Welcome BMO's.
Coming in. You guys finally got home. Good. I'm glad.
And Jay Marie. Yep.
Jay Marie's here as well. And Wildflower. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing the simulcast thing, guys. So thank you for coming in on either of our channels. That's cool. Yeah. We're talking about songs that drive us absolutely yakking crazy. And we would love to hear what yours are. So please list them. Songs that drive you nuts. Either you heard them too much, or they drove you crazy just because of the way they were written, or the way they were, or the video. TC's got a video one in there actually, which
Yeah.
was Groove Is in the Heart.
I don't like the song either, but I don't. It doesn't drive me up the wall the way the
I
video
had a
does.
12-inch single of that song. I liked it so much. Sorry. If I find it, I'll send it to you.
No, that's quite all right. Thank you.
Yeah,
I already have plenty of another song I can use for target practice thanks to your 45 sales. I have like 4 or 5 copies of Billy Swan's I Can Help around here. And God, I
know you do. Thanks
either.
to me, by the way. That's all me doing that to you. It's
Can't
not
stand
my
that
fault.
song either. Kim was like, why didn't you like that song? It's a nice song. It's because that, I don't know. There's something about the organ in that song that just makes my ears go nuts. I don't like it. Yeah, I like organ. I like organ and everything else. That song just happens to, and it's been that way ever since it was first out. So I've been that way since I was a kid with that song.
Wow, that's interesting. Mary's got, well, it's probably, oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Yeah. Hey, Mickey, that one? Anything Tony Basil.
You don't like Tony Basil, Mary? Why not? She's awesome.
You know, I'm sure it was. I think that song got played a lot too.
Yeah, it did.
It got played a lot because some of those were coming out just as, you know, MTV was rolling, or not even rolling out yet. Really, they were just doing music videos. I don't know if MTV, they came out after MTV first went.
Yeah, it was 82. Oh, Dawn. Hey, Dawn and Mary do a great Fifth of Beethoven every week on Johnny's Auction on Wednesdays.
Almost every week.
Got a copy of it in there.
The last couple. Yeah, I know, right? You can only sing the instrumental ones so much, and then people go.
Hey, Glam's, welcome aboard.
Hey, Glam's. Honestly, anything that ends in Basil is my There you go. There you go. But what drives you crazy, kids? That's what I want to know. Is what songs just drive you nuts? That just if it comes on the radio, you're like, change the channel or whatever, or skip that track or whatever, for sure. Saying hi. Okay, another one for me is well, okay, I'm not a big fan of Tom's Diner.
Neither am I. We agree on that one.
Yeah, that one I'm not a fan of at all. For whatever reason, I just don't know. It's not a bad song per se. Maybe it is a bad song. It's just
monotonous.
Yeah, it's like
it's very monotonous.
Yeah,
and the original's even worse because it's a cappella. At least with the dance version that was out there that Suzanne Vega did not authorize them to do.
Oh, okay.
It was actually, at least had something in the background.
Yeah, they could get a little bit of relief from the music, from the singing, right?
Glams.
Well, she didn't okay that version, huh?
No, she did not. Glams is "Don't Stop Believin'."
That got played to death.
Yeah,
that got played to death.
And just remember, any song that comes up here could and would be used against you on TC's Daily Obscuria. So just
remember that. And or if you're held hostage and you need to be tortured, these songs will be used. Also, that song became even more popular again when Glee came out, because they did a version of that in Glee. So it's like, oh my God, it's back.
Oh God,
I hear
Glee.
you, honey. I'm sorry.
Glee ruined so many Billboard records, it was scary.
Look at Don's choice.
Yep, Disco Duck. Kim feels the same way about that one. Of course, a lot of people don't really think about the fact that Disco Duck is supposed to be a parody. It's not, and it's making fun of the whole disco scene. And I don't think a lot of people really realize that. They just hear the song, it's like, ah.
Well, yeah. But again.
Yeah.
Even a parody can be like, torturous.
Anything, I can go forever and ever without ever hearing Kokomo again. I could not stand that song from the very beginning. It's like, what the Beach Boys are so much capable of, so much better. That song is such swill from beginning to end.
We live so close to Kokomo, Indiana that
I don't think that's the Kokomo they're talking about.
Probably not, but it shows up. It
The
shows up.
Yoruba and Jamaica come up. I don't think that's going to be.
No, not
part
even
of.
close. They're not geographically anywhere near each other. You're absolutely right.
You can tell Brian Wilson did not write that song. That's more. That's got Mike Love's fingerprints all over it. That one just I don't. And it's odd that that same album also produced their stellar remake of California Dreamin', which is one of my favorite versions of that song.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that should have been such a bigger hit than Kokomo was.
Kokomo,
Hi,
yeah.
sweetheart, Platinum Rose Lady. That's my wife.
There you
Kim.
are.
Hi.
There you are. Welcome, welcome. He's in.
And-
He's in.
Yeah.
Okay, Kokomo. Yeah, no kidding. Kokomo
Yep, that's exactly.
What other ones you got? Well, that
I'm
was Kokomo. That was yours,
checking
right?
my list. Yeah.
Song. Funeral song. Oh. Angel. Oh, the Sarah McLachlan. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anytime you're watching TV and you see the pets come up and, oh, jeez. Yeah.
Angel and I Will Remember You. They've used both of them from time to time for the Humane Society or whatever that they're doing. Yeah. Oh, great songs when they came out. Now you can't get away from them. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. Glad you could stop by.
Hey, Jennifer. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Still no
I got
word
one
on
for
your
you.
T-shirt, by the way.
Oh, you
Still
still wearing
waiting.
a T-shirt? I'm just waiting for that stuff to get, yeah. Sometimes you got to worry about that. And that was Teespring, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, it was Teespring.
Yeah.
And it's affecting several other people I know with the same issues. So I'm like,
Yeah,
no, new one's going to be in a different place. We'll get it up in the next few days, hopefully. We have time.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right. I've got one for you.
Yeah.
Feelings. Nothing
more than feelings.
That's right. I can't do that one.
Yes, I agree with you on that one too. I've never ever liked that one. Yeah. Kim is right. I can attest to Kim's hatred for Escape the Pina Colada song.
Oh, yeah. I just found another one of those in 45. I'll have to put in a lot for you. Because I like pina coladas and getting lost in the rain. Yeah. No.
But you're not into health food, but you have more than half a brain.
It's right. Yeah. I know they're both cheaters. They don't even that just kind of evades the subject totally when they find out that they're both cheaters and we're gonna do something about it. Yeah. So bad people. Bad people. Good grief. So next up, you got one?
I'm gonna get yelled at because I know Kim loves this, but I just can't stand it.
Kim, cover yours.
No, she knows. She knows. Nothing compares to you, Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, okay.
Nothing compares to you. I'm sorry. No,
Yeah,
I don't. I'm not a big fan of her voice. So
you don't like the Cranberries either.
No, I don't.
And I think it might be part of. It's kind of the same.
It's the same kind of voice that voice is just, I'm not, Kim loves the Cranberries and she can listen to them all she likes. And I don't have a problem with it as long as I don't have to listen to it. I just never could warm up to Dolores O'Riordan's voice and I feel bad. I know she's not with us anymore, but I just don't, especially certain, like, I'm just a fool for you. It's like, I'm like, do you know how to, you're English. You're from the UK. You're Irish.
Irish. Yeah.
Irish. Yeah. So she's from the UK. You think you should be using the Queen's English. The word is for, not fur. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Wow. No mercy there. No mercy at all. I like the Cranberries. So that, I mean, that high, Sinead O'Connor doesn't bother me that much. I guess it must be something with your ear, though, buddy, and that's understandable.
I remember reading 20 years ago where some woman sued Entertainment Tonight because Mary Hart's voice gave her palpitations and stuff. And I don't know if that ever was true or whatever, but yeah, there's certain voices I just don't really care for. And hers is one of them, and Dolores is another one.
She's coming back with at least the same lead singer of the Cranberries.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, she did that. I thought that was kind of a weird move, but okay. It didn't hurt me any, But, and it was a picture, so that's good. But
yeah.
Which version, Jennifer? Oh, Jennifer say, "I will always love you." Oh, which version? Because Whitney Houston did it, Dolly Parton did it, and I'm not sure who else did it.
Jennifer Kim is the same way. She's not a fan of Whitney's version. She loves Dolly's version. So,
you don't like Whitney's version? That really hit harder. I mean, that hit before, or Dolly Parton did it first.
Yeah.
Right? Whitney Houston.
Dolly actually did it after Whitney, too. She did it as a duet with Vince Gill later.
Yeah.
So that was cool, too.
And I think Whitney's was the largest hit, the biggest hit.
Oh, it's not that it's a bad song to me. It's just that Whitney, who is just a dynamic vocalist, at the end of every song, she's screaming. Yeah. And no change on that either.
Well, she really wanted to know, you really wanted to get that out there, that she will always love this person. Who happened to be your bodyguard, I guess, at the time. Whatever. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. Commitment.
Mm-hmm.
All the way over the top and around the corner. For sure. People were rather annoyed. Yeah, I know. They were. I would never diss Dolly. She loves Dolly. I love Dolly, too. I agree.
Yeah,
the Dolly version is slow, though. It is a little slower. It's not, it's not stadium filling like Whitney's version is, Whitney's version is very orchestrated and very...
Dolly's is high school football. Whitney's is Super Bowl.
There you go. Yeah.
That's a way to describe it, I think.
I think that's a good way to put it. Thank you. Thank you very much. For sure. Yeah, they were both good versions. I always like Whitney's version. Kim is not fond of it. I like it though. Walk Like an Egyptian. Ooh.
I like the Bangles, but I don't know why that song. I just never liked it. I just was like, oh, really? Yeah. And it was not only was it a big hit, it was the #1 song of the year according to Billboard. I'm like, oh God, really?
Really? Good guy. I'll see your Walk Like an Egyptian, because the Bangles, and it was popular. It was very popular. They played it a lot.
Yeah, they did.
And you know it the minute you hear that.
Way too much.
Yeah. I will see your Walk Like an Egyptian and come in with a kind of slide in with a King Tut. Steve Martin.
Okay. Yeah, they overplayed that. I always liked it, but they overplayed it.
Yeah. It was funny.
Yeah, up to a point, yeah. But that was the 70s funny. It's not funny. It's not a song that has aged well.
And there are a lot of them out there, really. When you think about
That'd make another great topic. Songs that haven't aged well.
Oh, I got a list.
I'm going to be doing that on Obscuria one of these weeks. I've actually got a whole scheme of them going in my head that I would get to in May, probably. I don't know.
Yeah. Running Bear is one of them. I'm like, oh God, that's horrible. Yeah, because I was going through a stack of 45s the other day, and Running Bear comes up, and I'm listening to it going, oh my God.
Yeah, it was a big hit back then.
I know.
Of course.
Didn't age well.
Another one that didn't age well was CB Savage by Rod Hart.
Oh, I know. I listened to that one too. I've got that one in the pile. I was like, what is this?
That. I want that.
You want it?
Yes.
I got it.
I only have it on digital. I want the single if you got it.
You guys don't know what that is.
Going, no.
In case you guys don't know what CB Savage is.
It's one of those comedy trucker songs.
Comedy trucker songs, and basically it is a bit disparaging to the LGBTQ community, the LGBTQ community. Let's put it that way.
They thought nothing of doing that in the 70s, but now you don't do that.
Breaker. Yeah, I know. It's just terrible. So,
my heart is breaking.
Why?
Glam, Baker Street, my all-time favorite song. Do not do that to me.
Baker Street?
I love Baker Street.
It's supposed to be a sad sax. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
A sad, mournful saxophone.
Yeah. And Jennifer's got a good one, Who Let the Dogs Out. That was just overplayed to death.
Oh God, yes. That's a good one.
And Mambo number 5. Yes, I don't like that one either, Jay. That's another one that Kim's like, why don't you like that?
I think they played it to death because all the girls that were listed in the song wanted to hear their name.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there is.
So my name's not in there, so I really never cared. Mambo number 5 is pretty damn awful, though. I agree with that.
Next one on my list.
I don't like it either. Okay.
I'm going to get yelled at by people, I'm sure.
What?
Send in the clowns.
Isn't it rich?
I don't. It isn't the song again. It's the Judy Collins version. I don't like her take on it. I know she had the biggest hit, and I'm not fond of the song either. But her version of that song, I will turn the channel instantly if it comes on.
Didn't Streisand do it too?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think Streisand. Maybe. I don't know if I heard the version you're talking about because I've heard it enough, but maybe you don't like it. Is it too maudlin?
Yes, too maudlin, too slow, too dull. And with her voice, it's like she has that kind of nasally voice again that has that. I like Judy on other songs, but it's just Send in the Clowns that just I don't. It's not my cup of tea.
There should be clowns. Send in those clowns. We need to have dancing clowns rolling by right now. I'm trying to make sure we're catching up. What? Two of us. What? No, you're good. You're not a weirdo. Never.
Yeah, favorite son, CCR. Sees a lot of CCRs in a lot of those Vietnam era movies. Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? Just the time frame, I guess. But yeah, I agree. There's some CCR that I can live without for sure. Dogs Out won a Grammy. What?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Welcome to Anna. I'm Crazy. Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome.
And Glams, Wind Beneath My Wings. I'm assuming you mean the Bette Midler version that they played to death on the radio. There were other great versions of that song. Gladys Knight did one. It was awesome. And Lou Rawls was the first singer to record it and release it. And it didn't click.
Anyway, the Bette Midler version went crazy.
Yeah, Bette Midler's because it was good and it was a big comeback for her. You know, she hadn't had a big hit single in like 10 years. So, and what are you going to do?
Yeah, right.
Now, what about you? What about next on your list?
Oh, well, I'm not a big fan of My Mother. Cover your ears. Is Mom still listening?
I haven't seen her.
And the Glams should cover her ears as well, actually. I'm not a big fan of Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
Elvis got played a lot in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And the only song I can even tolerate, which is not a great song of his, but it was Hound Dog. I could tolerate that. But any of the In the Ghetto, not a big fan. In the Ghetto. Which also another song that didn't age well.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't a big fan, of course, I'm not a big fan of his religious stuff. So, and then, so You Saw Me Crying in the Chapel, another one. I don't know, something about Elvis. So any Elvis except for Hound Dog. I know Glams.
And you're giving Glams a heart attack there.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Glams. That's why you're going to get all of my Elvis. I bring Elvis every chance I get. You're going to see it. It's not going to my collection. It's going out there where you can get to it.
I don't have a distinct dislike for Elvis, but I know people. You're not the only one I know that does. There's several people in the vinyl community that cannot stand Elvis to the point where they won't have them in their collection.
Wow.
I have a few favorites by him, but I don't do. Kim is a much bigger fan of Elvis than I am, and she's more a fan of Elvis in the tight leather jacket from 1968 than anything else. Right, hon?
We're tearing Glams up, poor thing. And he's like, poor Glams. It's okay. She's got an opportunity to get all my Elvis. Every time Elvis shows up, it's going on. It's going on the pile. There you go. Bring Elvis.
There's the proof of it right there.
There you go. Oh yeah. She's got it bad. She's got it bad.
Mary and J. Marie are not big fans of Barbie Girl. Again, that's a song that's a parody that we love. Both Kim and I love. I think it's hilarious. But
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie. Yeah, I know. I like. It did get played a lot though.
yeah, it did.
Kind of annoyingly so.
I'm wondering if it's going to get used in the Barbie movie. I don't know if Mattel was going to
They have
allow
to get the
that
rights
since they
to it, don't
sued
they?
about it, but they lost. So
Kind of
I don't
like
know.
She likes the Barbie.
Mhm.
It's fantastic. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Glams, have you met Kim yet? Glams, that's Kim, my wife. Kim, that's Glams. Glams
There you go. You two can now have the Elvis support group we've been looking for. And Momster. Don't count Momster out of that. She might not be watching today, but she is definitely an Elvis fan as well.
And you're going to hear it when she finds out.
Ooh, hunka hunka, burning love. Yeah, there you go. It just got played so much when I was a kid. That's why. I'm pretty sure that's why.
Like tomorrow in Chick Chat, I'll just kind of innocently type in, so I hear you don't like Elvis, Don.
He understands me. That's okay. I think she would appreciate the fact that I'm an independent thinker. No, I don't know. Who knows? You're up, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think the artist's name was Bob Lind, but I have never been able to stand Elusive Butterfly of Love. That song is so stupid. I
think we have that in a stack somewhere.
I'm like,
too.
oh God, that's the lyrics of this song are just like, really?
Well, it's kind of stalkerish because it's like
that
when
too.
He's like, if you see footprints outside your window, and if you hear something scurrying by your window and stuff, and I'm like, dude, are you peeping? Are you peeping? It's not. Don't be alarmed. It will not harm you. It's just me pursuing something I'm not sure of, and I'm like, it's a stalker song.
It is. Of course, there's a lot of those too when people don't realize it. Songs like the Naked Eyes version of Always Something There to Remind Me always says Kim says that reminds her of a stalker, even though I don't think of it that way because I knew the Dionne Warwick version before that. And Every Breath You Take, very much a stalker song.
That's totally.
And people use it in weddings because they don't listen to the lyrics. It's like, what the hell are you doing putting this in your wedding? Really?
I'll be watching you. Yeah. Love Shack. Here we go. Love Shack was playing a bit aggressive. Yeah. If you see a faded sign at the sign.
Well, that's the way they are.
Yeah.
They've always been aggressive. Everything they do is aggressive.
B-52s are an aggressive little group. I mean, I like them. I do like them. I don't listen to them a lot, but what I've heard of them, I do like. Sad thing about Barbie Girls, that was really a good band, but it's a stupid lawsuit. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see.
You should be able to, Jen. She's Platinum Rose Lady.
Jennifer, if you're in my chat and she is in his chat,
oh, that's why. Yeah. So if you're on her side and not on my side, then
this is part of the dual streaming problem that you won't see everybody on YouTube. That we're popping up because we're getting some from TC's feed and some from my feed. So that's why we're popping them up when we can too. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, whip it good.
Whip it good.
Devo, is it? There weren't many Devo hits, but that was definitely one of them.
Yeah, that was their only top 40 hit, I think, unless I'm pretty sure Working in a Coal Mine and Satisfaction didn't quite make it, but they were on the charts.
Yeah.
We'll get around to them eventually on Obscuria too.
Oh, good. I like them. What? No.
And Kim.
I'm sorry. Am I clicking?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. I want to make sure I'm not falling behind.
What are we talking about there? Yelling at you, blah, blah, blah.
And all of us way overplayed. Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it was Love Shack is what she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I like to be just like Love Shack. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Oh my God. Yeah. Achy Breaky Heart. Wow. Yes. That was during my country phase. Well, it wasn't a phase. I had to play it because I was DJing at a bar that was pretty heavily country. So yeah, and I had to play that crap. I mean, I had to play that song over and over a lot. But yeah, I agree. Achy Breaky Heart was not one of my favorites.
Billy Ray Cyrus and his mullet, ladies and gentlemen.
And his mullet. Yeah, Achy Breaky. Ugh.
Although I'll be honest, I'd rather listen to Achy Breaky Heart than almost every song his daughter has done. I am not a big fan of Miley. I think she's a good singer, but I am so sick of Party in the USA and Wrecking Ball, I could just scream.
What
Never.
happened to her voice? Her voice has gotten really trashed.
Flowers is actually a good song. You know, the new single, it's actually a pretty good song. But
Have you heard Miley Cyrus talk lately? What happened to her voice?
I don't know. Maybe she's got vocal nodes or something going
Maybe
on.
she's very on the low end of the register right now. I'm like, damn, poor girl. Some country was good in the 90s. Yes. Oh yeah, some country was good in the 90s. I like what Brooks and Dunn were doing, even though they were doing some rehash of older titles. I still like that. Miley, try it. Oh, she's tired of those songs too. Yeah, probably. Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead. I did Elusive Butterfly. It's your turn.
Something wrong with this twerking. There you go. I'm gonna throw out "Loving You." Is easy, God. Yeah, anything Minnie Riperton's done, will do, or has ever done. Yeah, no, I hate that song.
Oh, she's long gone, but
La,
you know.
la, la, la.
See, I always like that. I don't have a problem with that song. I always love that song. It's a little weird when you hear it because we were talking the other day about, because Kim watches the radio retro stuff. I do too. And we were looking at 70s songs, and Loving You came up, and at 17 by Janice Ian and Poetry Man by Phoebe Snow. They were all popular around the same time, some within 3 months of each other. They all had these very soft sounding. Now, I love all three ladies' voices, but I agree with Kim. At 17 was overplayed to death, at least where I was listening to it. And Phoebe Snow, like Minnie, not with us anymore. Mm-hmm. Great singer. But Poetry Man was just kind of, at the time, I didn't like it at all. I was like 12 when it came out. And now I like it. I like her a lot better. She's got an amazing voice. But I love Minnie Riperton. No, I wish Maya would do more music
too, which is interesting. At the end of that song, especially, she's screaming very high, and it doesn't bother you.
No, it's melodic. I'm not bothered by Mariah Carey doing that either. So,
oh yeah, Mariah Carey.
Who's the closest thing? Oh man!
Oh my god!
I'm just looking at Glam's latest comment. I'm way behind. I'm way ahead.
There you go.
Let's see.
My wife went on it. Oh, nice.
And there's Michael. Hi, Michael. Welcome.
Michael! He's the angriest daughter. He's the angriest daughter. Welcome, buddy. We're looking at songs that drive us crazy. We'd love to hear yours, for sure. Did I miss? I missed one. I thought somebody said. Where'd it go? Hotel. There it is. Hotel.
Oh yeah.
California.
Kim can attest to that. Kim is definitely not a fan of Hotel California because her sister played it over and over and over again ad nauseum.
I think that's probably the biggest reason people don't like music is because they got just beaten down with it.
Yeah.
Over and over. It wasn't played on the radio over and over. It was played in your house over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually went to school with a girl. I used to ride to school with her and her mom when I lived back in 7th grade. And you come over and wait for them to be ready, and the girl would have a single on, and she'd have it set so it repeated over and over and over again. And I'm like, oh God, how do you do that? I mean, I do that maybe to learn lyrics of it, but after that, it's.
Well, back in the day, you could get continuous loop cassettes like for your answering machines.
Yeah.
So, and you could get up to 3 minutes on those things, I think, and people would do that, and I thought that is nuts.
Yeah. We actually had a dude, and again, this is a song I'm not that fond of. We were we were picked up an Uber, and one of our drivers had a continuous loop tape in of, I think it was Praise You by Fatboy Slim.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it played continuously. I mean, continuously. And I'm like, oh my God, how do you not go insane when
That's
you're listening to something like that? Locomotion, it depends on the version. I don't have a problem with that song, but
everybody.
it's about due to be a hit again, isn't it?
Just about. I think we should release our own copy of it. Yeah, our own version.
60s, 70s, 80s. Actually, it's overdue. We haven't had one in the 90s, 2000s, 2010s. So it's 30 years older. Glams, get in that studio and record your version of Locomotion.
That's right. That's right. Oh my God. Poorly written.
Oh, Glams, you are just making enemies right and left tonight.
You don't like Guns. It's Guns N' Roses, right? Every Rose.
No, it's Poison.
Oh, it's Poison. Sorry. I remember that from Bill and Ted more than anything. Because he was talking to the group and it was like, every rose has its thorn, that kind of thing. And I was like, fun. Oh no, not that one, J. Marie. Yeah. Yeah. Was it a lot of people did Moni Moni though, didn't they? Even Billy Idol did.
Tommy James and the Shondells originally, and then Billy Idol in the 90s. Yeah.
And I think I like the Billy Idol version better.
Yeah, Personal Jesus. I'm not a big fan of Depeche Mode anyway. I have a friend who is, but I only like certain songs by them. That's not one of my favorites. I like the Def Leppard cover of it though. But I'm a left-head, so there you go.
Okay. Interesting. Personal Jesus. Record burglar.
Yeah, whoops, getting rid of those.
What about Everybody Hurts REM? That's another. Yeah, that could wear on you. I like his voice though. I do like his voice. But I'm not a fan of that song. It's not my go-to for REM. I have a lot of different go-tos for REM, but that's not one of them.
That's good.
It's not breaking my heart on that.
REM is never on my go-to list. So there we go.
Fun with you. Fun with you.
Not sure.
I'm not sure either. Oh yeah. Someone left her cake out in the rain, and I'm sorry.
Kim has a good logic argument there, which is the song makes no sense lyrically.
Yeah, but didn't.
And it's supposed to be, though, when it was originally written, it was the coda to a rock opera that Jimmy Webb had originally written for the association, and they decided not to do it. And so he gave MacArthur Park to Richard Harris, and the rest is history.
Yeah, I was going to say Richard Harris did it.
Yep. Donna Summer. Donna Summer. I love her version.
Donna Summer's version is the one I heard first, and then I heard his version of it, and I'm like, wow, this song still doesn't make any sense.
All right, see, honey, you're vindicated. Dawn
agrees with you. It doesn't. It's either a bad acid trip or something, but it doesn't make any sense. Oh, we didn't start the fire. There you go. Being able to memorize that, yeah.
But could you memorize Life is a Rock, but the radio rolled me, J. Marie? I mean, that one's hard to do. That one's got a ton of. That's twice as bad as We Didn't Start the Fire. I don't know how Tracy Ullman did that when she did a remake of it. It was great.
Now I got to go back and listen to it because I know that is harder. It's like, yeah, it's very, very, very hard.
I should have known.
Back to laundry. Oh, sorry. That's okay. This song talks about wasting cake. Exactly. Yeah. Sorry. All right, you're in charge of clicking now, buddy.
It's okay. I just was
I want to give you a chance. I was on the double decker in downtown San Antonio. Interesting. Yeah. Oh yes. What is this song? Cake by the Ocean? That's another one.
Oh yeah.
What is it with cake? I don't get it.
That's another one of my songs that I just never could stand. I love the Jonas Brothers. They're great. And Nick does some great stuff. And Joe's done some good solo stuff, but his stuff with Dance DNCE, however you pronounce it, Dance, Dunce, Dunes. I don't know. I could never stand that song. It was like instant turn off. I just never liked it. So that's that's good.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. Oh, I think it actually is your turn.
Yeah, I've gone through my list, but I can come up with more.
Oh,
There's
yeah, I bet you
like I said, I'm not a big Justin Bieber fan overall. He has some
can.
stuff that I do like, but Baby, 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 oh God, I can't stand that song. It's just so annoying.
Is it the
And-
complex lyrics that bother you?
no, it's him.
Okay, all right, okay, I'm good with that.
And I mean, he's just there's certain songs that he now as he's gotten older, he's gotten better and he's written better lyrics and stuff. But back then, I just was like, oh God, yeah.
Well, yeah, but a lot of songs. No, I mean seriously, there are a lot of songs with really limited lyrics. Moni Moni's one of them, but I mean, it's just very
Yeah.
limited lyrics, very simple lyrics. Cake by the Ocean's a euphemism for doing it. I know that, but it's still, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can call me Al. Never not one of my favorite Paul Simon songs.
I
Simon
like
is
the
another
beat.
one that some of the good. Yeah, the beat's great,
I
but
like the music, but it's yeah, and it's
lyrically, he's kind of lame sometimes. 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover was lame. I liked it, but it was lame, and it
it's
was.
better. It's better if you're dyslexic. 'Cause it's 50 ways to love your lever. I don't know. I'm just saying. MacArthur Park is
Don says MacArthur Park is a lyrical masterpiece. It's definitely interesting, especially if you take it in the whole context of the rock opera thing that he planned. I haven't heard any of those songs, but I've heard it's very
oh, why does everybody
good.
hate that? That's a cool song.
Yep,
I mean, I like and yeah, that was done for the movie, right?
yep, it was.
Okay,
And it's a good song. I don't know why people don't give you trouble with that. That's a great.
I like that song. I don't know why everybody hates on it. Oh, hiss 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 hiss. Oh, I love it. Intelligent, but yeah, there you go.
Yep.
True. Lyrical masterpiece. It was something, but I couldn't
It's
understand.
definitely. I mean, it's out there, but I always loved it. I love the. I had the Richard Harris version too. I love both of them. So
Now I like the Doors, but I hate the song "Hello, I Love You, Won't You Tell Me." Yeah, that song just drives me crazy. If it comes on, I have to turn it off or click over.
yeah.
So, but the Doors I like in general. But that song, I don't know. Maybe it was played to death. It's about the same time frame, right? I mean, when I was growing up listening to music on the AM radio, and
Yeah.
they might have played that to death. Also, it's just I don't know.
When it comes to the Doors, I think the only one I actually really loved was maybe there isn't one I really love. I like all of them, but I don't love them the way I was
They
put
do
it on
like
my top.
Roadhouse Blues or something, or
I enjoy their version of Light My Fire, but I'd rather hear Jose Feliciano's version. So it's like
yeah, I agree with that. It's better.
I don't the Hello I Love You never really I get sick of the end and I got sick of a couple other ones that they did. But I mean, you can get sick of anything and still like the song. You're just tired of hearing it. So,
Yeah.
it's one of those like My Heart Will Go On. Kim brought up the sinking the Titanic. My Heart Will Go On. Everybody got tired of it, and yet people still like it. They just don't want to hear it very often
Yeah, it's a
because
beautiful
radio
song.
was playing it or the remixed version with all the dialogue like 70 times an hour. So
That was kind of dumb. I don't know why they did that.
and it ruined the chance of another great song like that from making a big hit. There was a great song called "A Love Before Time," which came from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Should have been a monster hit, didn't even chart. And it's like because everybody was burned out from "My Heart Will Go On" a couple of years earlier. So it's like, oh well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. And it's a beautiful song, but yeah, it got played to death.
Hi, Julie.
Julie's turning off the Doors. Hello too. Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it got played to death.
Yeah.
Played to death.
That's always the main catalyst of songs that people really.
Why are you beating us over the head with these songs? Take Me to Church.
Yeah, they did. They have overplayed that.
Very-
I love him. He has got an amazing voice.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about the brand new single that came out last week. It's okay, but I mean, it's just not as good as what he's done. I love Nina Cried Power, which was the first single from the second album. That is an amazing song. But I just never. I've got both of his albums and can't wait for the new one. But I'm not really enamored with the new single. It's not bad. It's just not as good as the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Kim knows what I'm talking about.
She is not happy about it either. Yeah, I think Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon got shafted in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
But
it did. It was
that's
a great
one of them, for
movie,
sure.
great, awesome film, great soundtrack, great score. Everything
Great
about it
acting,
was awesome.
everything was great. Yeah, it was really good. Do you need a Christina Aguilera is not one of your favorite. Yeah, I know. That'll happen.
You see, I'm the opposite. That's my favorite song by her. I don't really like a lot of the later stuff. This is. I mean, it's okay. It's just not great. But I played that. That was a big hit when I was working at discjockey.com, and that has a fond memory for me because it was a big. We got tons of requests for it.
But that also got played to death. Genie in a Bottle. Oy.
Yeah, it did though.
Oy. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I do.
Jump around. Get up and jump around.
That's that also has to do with the sound effects. It's not so much the rap song that goes with it, but there's this high-pitched screeching every 5 seconds in that song, and it just makes my ears go nuts, which is weird because Kim has super hypersensitive hearing, and she loves that song. I like other songs House of Pain have done. I love Everlast solo stuff, but that song, I will turn it off the second it comes on because I just can't stand that screeching. Same reason I don't like Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson. I love everything else she did, but she's got that screeching in the background, and I can't deal with it. It just makes me nuts.
They're using that as their hook, though. That's why.
Yeah,
it's in there. But I can understand why it would bug you, but it's definitely like the song would be the same without it. In my opinion, it kind of makes it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. That's. I mean, it's just me. It's. I mean, I know the song is good. I'm just saying I can't. That screeching, I can't tolerate it. It just makes me nuts. It's probably the same reason why I don't like Grooves in the Heart, because there's a note in the background that
there's
does
something
that all
going
the time.
on back there.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to. Michael.
Everything is awesome. That's right. You watch that Lego movie, you're SOL, baby. Everything is awesome.
Talk about one of the most overrated pieces of garbage ever.
The movie or the song?
The movie. The song isn't bad. The movie I just didn't like.
Movie was cute.
It was okay, but it wasn't what I thought it would be, and I was kind of disappointed by it. So it's like, okay, but it's not my.
I mean, it's not on my top 10 movies I must see and take with me to a desert island or whatever. No.
Yeah, no.
But it was cute.
Seeing it once was enough for me. I don't need to see it again.
But yeah, Everything is awesome. Will definitely hang out there long and hard as an earworm / brain tumor. I don't know what it is, but anyway. Warm Leatherette.
I don't know what that one is, Michael.
I don't know
I'm
that
sorry.
one either. Who does that? Yeah. Yes, it is. Well, if you guys if you guys are going to pick this up and watch it after on either one of our channels, please go ahead and put in the comments songs that we didn't mention or that you can think of or whatever that just drive you nuts, and we'll put together a playlist for you and of all those songs.
Well, leaving a comment on the TKR side will get you into the drawing for a T-shirt when I get the new store open. So. Jennifer's still waiting for hers because Teespring sucks. And I mean, I ordered it like 2 months ago and it's still not here.
Grace Jones.
Okay.
That's it. I had not heard that one, but I'm not a big fan of Grace Jones, so I don't.
Grace Jones does a great song on the soundtrack of the 1998 movie, The Avengers, the one that was based on the TV series with Emma Peel and John Steed.
Oh, yeah.
Great song on that album called Storm. I love that song. It's the only song by Grace Jones I really love. And it was great. I thought the movie was great too. Everybody disagrees with me, but I thought it was really good. So
I guess I'm going to have to find out.
So sue me.
No, we're not suing you. Not yet. I don't hate this song, but it makes me cry. Oh,
Oh yeah,
that's rough.
also known as Blind Man in the Bleachers. And she the first time she heard that, we were listening to the Lost 45s with Barry Scott, and she just lost it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I expected it too. I knew that would happen, which was because it was written by Paul Vance, the guy who wrote Playground in My Mind and Run Joey Run. And he writes these. He wrote, before he passed away last year, he wrote all of these story songs, and a lot of them were maudlin. And Last
That's
Game of the
the next
Season was a
topic,
big
right?
hit.
Modeling songs.
Yeah,
Songs that
we
break
need
your
to.
heart.
We should do that too, because I know you keep finding them all over your
Oh, I
45s.
do. I do. Oh, Jay Marie's got a question
Yeah.
for all us music people. What is Roundabout about? Yes's version. Yes.
Yes, it's song.
If it's the Yes Roundabout, I'll be the roundabout. That one. I have no idea.
I don't either. It's a prog song. That's all we got to know.
Oh,
It's
I
going to
know.
be
It's like, I
lyrically
don't know what
obtuse
that is.
and out there.
I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics now to check that one out too. Thanks, Jay Marie. I appreciate that.
Oh God, Michael, are you serious?
Yeah, it's disturbing. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You know, yeah, I definitely want to do the modeling songs, the songs about either death, dying, or all of the above,
Tell
or
Laura
break.
I love her.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Tell Laura I love her.
Or I want my baby back.
Not the baby back rib song, guys. That or where, oh where can my baby be? That one, yeah. It's like, oh God.
Last Kiss. Yeah, that was it. That was a hit again in the 90s by Pearl Jam. They actually had a big hit with that. It was too. Their version was way too slow. It's supposed to be a little bit more up tempo than that. But it's the only song I can. Again, I'm not a big Pearl Jam fan. That's one of the few things I like by them. So, and oh my God, do you know it's almost 7 already?
All right.
Holy cow!
We
This
rocked
blew
through this
by
one,
fast, didn't it? Yeah,
it did
so,
very fast.
What do you got
guys,
going on?
Well, for me, Mary and I are on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Eastern time. For you guys who are here on our channel, you know where we are, and we appreciate you coming in. For that, it's noon Eastern time, Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's called Chick Chat. We are doing Wednesdays with Johnny on his Hump Day auction, and that's at 6 p.m. on Cajun Roots Resellers channel. And not doing anything on Fridays except for the Deals of the Dawns, which will be starting. I think we were doing the first and third Fridays, but now Johnny's got a schedule change because of his husband's work schedule and having to pick him up at the airport. So I believe we're going to do the second and fourth Fridays of the month. Mm-hmm. And next week, I believe, if Laura's still in the chat, Bemos and Melanie Lightbeam, we do their Monday Death Pal clearance at 1 o'clock. Yeah, on their channel. I don't know. Well, we're dealing with Eastern time, West Coast, blah, 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 blah. So that's what we're up to. And and again, please, when you're done watching this, or if you come back to it later, put some more songs in the chat because we are on the comment section because we want to know every single one of your crazy, drive you crazy.
Yeah, because it'll be another fun follow-up topic at some point.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. What are you up to?
This week, nothing. I actually am taking the week off because of things going on around here, but I will have Obscuria up every morning at 11, Monday through Friday, and that's 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Normally, all my shows premiere at 4 o'clock Eastern time when they are on, which are Influencers and Vinyl Recall and Rank This, and Rank This and Label Nova, which is coming up, and of course the Kirkham Report on Saturday and the Retro Radio Countdown on Sunday. So those are all at 4 o'clock when they're up, and they'll be back starting with the Saturday show, the Kirkham Report this week. I'm taking this week off because we got a bunch of stuff going on around the house, and I just got to get everything done. So
stuff happens.
It'll be fun. Yeah, real life has to intrude to my fun. I'm just absolutely gobsmacked.
Really? I know, right? I get it. I understand. No worries.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for coming in on both channels.
Definitely. Yes. Thank you for showing up for our first double channel premiere.
I want to keep calling it a double banger, and I don't know if that's actually a good way to put it. We're gonna double bang them. No, don't say that. Don't say that, Dawn. Don't say that.
Yeah, not a good idea.
No. But thanks everybody. We really appreciate it. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
Super. I'll let you do the bye-byes.
Everybody have a great time. We'll see you shortly. Bye.
Peace out.